Hi, this is Di. I'm with Jerry, and we are on our way to Ocean Shores, Washington to enjoy some time at the Pacific Ocean. Go to the beach. It's April. The weather's going to be cold, but there's not a cloud in the sky. Look at that. It's a 3-hour drive, so we made a stop in Federal Way to go to Del Taco because we only have a couple of Del Tacos in Washington State. I always want to stop there. Oh, and we drove past the Satsup's nuclear power plant. I will insert the footage here. It's not a nuclear power plant anymore. It's a business park, I think. That's a long story. And now we're going to drive through Aberdeen, Washington. And here's the thing about Aberdeen. There was a little kind of rock band that came from Aberdeen, Washington. I don't know if you've heard of them. They had a couple hits and they sell a lot of t-shirts. A lot of kids today like to wear their shirts. A lot of tourists, when they come to Washington State, that's like the one thing they want to see. It's their Mecca, their holy land. They want to go to Aberdeen to see where Nirvana was born. The problem is there's a lot of beautiful things in Washington State. There's the Space Needle and Mount Rainier, and we have an active volcano in Mount St. Helens, and there's wheat fields and apples, #1 producer for apples. And what else is there in Washington State? Oh, the Puget Sound and the Pacific Ocean.
Lakes, rivers, mountains, national forests, state parks, pretty much anything but Aberdeen.
Yeah, the one thing they want to see is like way out of the way, and you have to drive and drive to get there, and it's kind of a bit.
I can imagine Nirvana just spent their entire life trying to figure out how to get out of Aberdeen.
Well, there was a reason that they dealt with chronic depression. It's probably from being from Aberdeen. When we go through Aberdeen, I'll show you what you're missing, and when you go to Washington State, you can bypass the Aberdeen stop. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Is the trip to Aberdeen worth it just to see the birthplace of Nirvana? I don't think so.
Let's buy an album.
Just stream it. You can stream it all day for $15 a month, and you don't have to go to Aberdeen. Buy a poster. Put it up on your wall. That's probably better than a trip to Aberdeen. The people who go to Forks just to see where...
That might be worse than Aberdeen, actually. Because it's Aberdeen, but smaller.
But Forks is in the woods. You have the woods you can see. There's nothing to really see in Aberdeen.
This area's nice. It's pretty.
It's not much. You're not to the ocean yet. No.
The town's not much. And Forks is less.
Forks is even less.
Yeah.
But the trees, the forest in Forks.
Sure.
And the ocean in Forks.
There's nothing to see as far as the town.
People. Trust the people who live there when we tell you where to go. Because Aberdeen's a place that you go through to get to the place that you want to get to. It's the lumber capital of the world. Maybe it's a logging town. We have a mattress ranch.
They have a meat shack.
And a meat shack. The mean streets of Aberdeen, where Kurt Cobain and Chris Novoselic used to walk the streets, keep their eye out for cheap electric guitars at the pawn shop so that Kirk could smash them. I could tell you that any one of those houses was the house that Kurt grew up in, and you'd go, oh, really? We're stopped at this one. What if I told you this was Kurt's house? Would it really matter? Oh, there's Hoquiam. We have left Aberdeen. We are now in Hoquiam. so much different.
Giant mud flats.
Gigantic. Miles and miles.
What it's like. This was like all day, you know, coming out here. It's like, well, we couldn't even see the water.
No.
When we were coming out here, we couldn't even see the water. It was so thick out here.
Pushing it all through the night.
Where's in this?
The heavy, the 5.7.
5.7.
Hey, sweetheart. Yeah, boop.
I don't know much about them.
You are
Works.
just a sweet.
Works. It's
Yeah.
a good motor on that jetty, but
I'm just curious.
this is some of the most nastiest waterway going out and coming in. It looks calm right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that noise? Oh, there's a car.
Really?
Why?
What a ruin.
Everyone's time lapses.
Name your courage now. We could have had anything else. Instead.
There's another one.
There's another one.
You get up in the morning and just open your window, even out your window there, or like in the kitchen, or open up the side window. They like to roam right here on the side grass here. It was that close.
I like the salts in your skin.
Come here, puppy. Yeah, you.
I shine